Welcome back to Hughes Group Jax. Today let's talk about how interest rates affect your buying power. Hi, I'm Alia Hughes with Hughes Group Jax.
And I'm Wendy Hughes with Hughes Group Jax.
And we've seen a big change in the real estate market overall in the nation, especially here in Jacksonville over the past couple years. And a huge driving factor has been the low inventory. And what affects the low inventory was the low interest rate. We saw historically low interest rates, and that drove up the interest in buying homes and drove down the amount of homes that we had that were able to be bought. But we also know that it affects your buying power as a buyer, and therefore it affects what you can sell your home for as a seller due to affordability. So Wendy, talk us through some of those numbers.
Okay, so a lot of people don't really understand affordability and how it affects their buying power.
Right.
And so when you borrow money, that money costs. And so let's just say a buyer who wants their payment to be no more than $1,500, like $1,564. That's the example. And so at an interest rate of 4.75 to keep your payment at $1,564, you will be able to buy a home worth $300,000.
Right.
But every eighth of a point that the interest rates increase, it decreases your buying power, meaning you'll be able to buy a less affordable home. So at 4.75, you could purchase a $300,000 house. Well, at 5%, you would only be able to purchase a home worth $292,000.
Keeping your payment around that $1,500 mark.
Yes, so
Okay.
if you want to keep your payment the same, then you'll be able to buy less house or less affordable house. And then let's just say we went up to 5.25, then you'd only be able to purchase a home at $283. And then at 5.5, which we have been at just recently, you'll only be able to buy a home worth $276,000. So really your purchasing power decreases about the $24,000 in a home. And the reason that affects sellers is because we may lose some of the buyer pool because they're like, nope, I don't want my monthly payment to go over $1,500, so I can only buy a home worth $276. Where just a couple of months ago, they could buy a home for $300,000.
Right.
Yes.
So then that will increase our inventory.
Yes.
Though we say that with caution because we are still in a seller's market. It just looks a little bit different than the seller's market we've been in the past couple of years. So in some cases, we're still seeing multiple offers. In a lot of cases, we're only seeing one offer at a time. And you may be coming down a little bit on your sales price or getting what you're asking for. Sometimes we're seeing sellers doing repairs again. So the market is changing with this interest rate due to affordability.
Yes.
And we'd love to dig into your needs and tell you a little bit more about the market. So make sure you like, subscribe, and give us a comment so we can continue the conversation.